morning. Welcome to the Tin Cantina. This is day 6 of this trip. When we come and build, we usually build for drive a day, work 6, drive home the next day. So this is the last day of this trip. When you guys see videos, what you've been seeing is a different video for every day that we're here. So it'll probably span 5 or 6 weeks. For us, it's 5 or 6 days. So today being day 6, we've got a lot of punch list stuff to finish up. We're gonna get a roof and gutter on what we've got here, this little overhang on the cantina, work on some flooring and paneling inside, and then a lot of cleanup, pack up. Not nearly as many things to take home as we came with, so that'll be good. But anyways, I thought I'd take a little chance on a slow day here. It's nice and cool this morning. Yesterday it hit 100 degrees. Today it's supposed to be 85. I'll believe it when I see it, but you know, it is what it is. So we got here on day 1, and this decking that I'm sitting on was not here. So we all unloaded it off the trailer and got the entire deck decked. Gives us a nice place to work on. That was pretty awesome. And then we started on this cantina that you see here. We're calling it our outdoor kitchen. We picked up a grill and a griddle and brought them with us. I've actually got them at the big cabin until this one's done, kind of test out the waters and see how it goes. The plan is for them to both go in here, and this will be a bar. So we got this thing all framed up. That took a couple days, and then we got the top sheeted and put the roof on there. And then we started on the railings. So we got all these deck railings on. You can see them back here. Kind of little, I don't know, custom design with the rebar spindles. They're kind of cool. We've got to clear coat those today so that they don't get rust all over people's pants if you lean on it, things like that. And then we finished up the siding. There was a lot of shake up here in the gable ends. George did that. We had metal here that you see we got put on. We also got the metal on the outside of the cantina here. Dave spent a lot of time, my brother, wiring up outlets and things like that. We have power. Mike spent just a lot of time on the railings and doing blocking and things like that to get the exterior finished up. So that feels pretty good to have most of that done. I think with the exception of a little bit of trim on the gable ends and stuff, we are done with the exterior siding and things like that. So we got underlayment down on the floor, 1/4 inch like Luan plywood. We covered the whole floor with if you've been following since the beginning of this build, we built this cabin in my shop in Illinois, took it apart, hauled it here to Kentucky and set it back up. And so the floor, you know, not every panel matches up just perfect. It's pretty good. It was surprisingly better than I thought, but Mike spent a little time with the door planer down the middle, got things, you know, in good order, and then we put underlayment over the whole thing, and now we're putting a life-proof, like a luxury vinyl click-together floor. We did wood in the other cabin, and never again. For the guest traffic, ease of cleaning, things like that, this vinyl flooring is the way to go. That's what we did in the Sunset Ridge cabin, and it worked out pretty well. So not a lot more to do for this trip. We're gonna get some of the interior paneling. I'll get some footage of that and put it in here before we go, and then we'll pack up and head out. We'll be getting ready on the next trip. When we come back, we'll put a bar top on here and a big counter down the back. There's a refrigerator, grill, griddle, stuff like that that goes in there. I'm gonna build some shelves because this is the tin cantina. We have a lot of these lights that I made that are made out of old tin cans. We've got string lights that are tin cans. I want to make some shelves in here and offer empty tin cans for guests to decorate. Maybe cheaper to buy them with stuff in them, then they don't blow away. But I'm gonna build kind of a shelving unit in the back corner of this outdoor kitchen, and every family, guest, whatever, can paint the can with their name, the date, all that, and then put it on the wall. Eventually we'll have this whole thing. We'll just keep building shelves in here, fill it up with tin cans. I think that'd be really cool. What else? About it for in here. On the inside, we're gonna finish up all the interior paneling and trim. That's just gonna take a long time. I am going to today, at the end of the day, measure for curtains, bunk beds, kitchen cabinets, things like that. So probably a lot of that will come with us. And after that trip, that might be just about it. I think one more trip ought to get this licked. I might come back with, you know, my immediate family and do some picture hanging knickknacks, things like that. Give it a spit shine. That'll put us, let's see, this is beginning of September. Tomorrow's September 1st. It'll be much later than that, probably by the time you guys see this, seeing as we've got six videos in the queue here. But we're going to have a trip probably in 3 weeks here. That'll be that, finishing everything off inside, and then probably another one in October just to finish off all the knickknacks. It'll be fun. Come spend some time here in the fall with the family. So at that point, it's kind of debatable. You know, winter's not a big rental time, but fall is. So if we had it ready, we could probably rent it all, maybe all in November for a month, and then not so much. I don't know. Might be better just to leave it winterized and put it back up in the spring. It might take us longer than I think to get it done. Most things do. So anyways, I think that that'll about wrap it up for this trip. We're going to get cleaned up. We're going to get packed up and head out of here. And we'll see you guys again in a few weeks, which will probably be before when you're watching this. Anyways, we'll see you then. Thanks.